Fitchburg Police.
National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week was created to recognize the work of dispatchers around the country. It is a job that goes unseen, but those dispatchers are the first responders, and in some instances the only point of contact that a citizen might have with their police department or their emergency services. They play a critical role in making sure that officers are safe and really delivering a high level of service to the community.
So before this, I used to be a security officer for the University of Wisconsin.
I went and got hired by the 911 Center in 1990 and retired in 2020 from there after doing 30 years there.
I just passed my 3-year mark here, but I've been dispatching for about 8 years total.
I used to work in healthcare, so I worked for Merida Hospital and UW Hospital.
Dispatchers are the true first responders any emergency personnel have. They are answering the phone and they're getting critical information that will help keep all first responders safe.
So phone will ring,
Fitchburg Police.
and then if they're calling to report something, you just create a call, address, phone number, caller's name, problem code, type in some notes, and then dispatch it to the officer, whoever area that is.
Our most important thing is to know what address that help is needed at, and then we just have a process we do depending on what kind of help they need.
I try to get as much information from the people, no matter what the situation is, so that my officers know what to look for. Favorite part of the job is probably just being able to help others. For me, at least, it's very fulfilling to help people on those more, I guess, important calls, and just helping the officers as well. Officers obviously are responding on scene to the calls, trying to deal with the people, but if they need like a canine, if someone's running off, or if they need something else, that's kind of a lot more work, and they won't be able to focus on their actual job.
You're helping people that have emergencies and they need assistance, whether it's something active going on or something that already occurred. You can give them some ideas on how to deal with their problems.
I think just like helping people, interacting, with our officers. We have a really great team. Being able to be a voice that's helping people when they're having critical situations.
Officer safety, for sure. I worry about their safety when they're on calls, no matter what. Like if they're doing follow-up, or if they're on a traffic stop, 100%, just because you never know what they're pulling up to.
We're kind of like the captain of the ship. I feel like without us, they'd be kind of lost at sea.
30 at HQ, I can head out very shortly. Back up 33.
I'll see if I can find a date of birth and run them to see.
The work of a dispatcher can go from 0 to 100 with the ring of a phone. Effective dispatcher really has to be someone that can multitask and work through sometimes very chaotic situations and people that are experiencing their worst moments to get critical pieces of information and then get those out to responding emergency personnel.
You have to be empathetic. You have to have a good heart. You have to be genuine. You've got to be reliable, trustworthy, respectable, and hold yourself together through the storm, because
45, 95, 55.
there's some times 95 at 1757.
Definitely listening skills, patience for sure, compassion, I would think. You just have to deal with a lot of things. It helps you multitask too. I thought I was a great multitasker. Not until I came here. I realized that I wasn't that great.
Being able to handle pressure well is something that you have to do, because it can go from nothing to 100% in here, and you're just like, everything's going crazy. Can't take anything too personal in here, whether that's somebody calling, screaming at you because of a situation they have going on, or they're angry about something. You can't take that personal. Kind of just have to let it roll off the sleeve a little bit and move on.
It is usually 90% very lonely.
We don't have a team of dispatchers here 24/7. It's one person running the console. Sometimes we get an officer's backup if something's going on, but usually it's just us. Having Fitchburg having their own dispatching center adds kind of like a personal touch to the area. We know the area specifically. We know the roads, the streets. We're not off in some center that's in Madison and then we're dispatching places we don't know. sometimes things happen in here and it can be stressful because we don't really know the end resolution. We can't see anything, so you just kind of, sometimes things are just a lot to take.
I'm the one that's always like, just let it be crazy busy for the 8 or 12 hours I'm here, and let's have fun, keep everyone safe, and go home.
I guess you guys just have to prioritize it and just like, I don't want to say internalize it, but just kind of like learn how to like put it to the side and then kind of deal with it later.
It's one of them jobs that is very fulfilling, and when you're a dispatcher, you feel it's a important job because you're always helping somebody, and if you're able to help somebody, it makes you feel good.
I go home and I feel like I made a difference. As corny as it sounds, it completely fulfills me. And I love the guys and girls we have here. They're exceptional, so